Hello there, welcome back to Two Labs Garage. We still got some stuff to do on the 80 Dodge truck. We didn't get everything we wanted to get done in time for the show, and we've already had part break, so let's dive in and get this truck fixed up again. Alright, so the 80 Dodge truck. Last video, I was getting all ready for Mopar Madness. I washed it, I had it ready to go. Literally, I get in the truck, I got my camera, I got my drinks, I got my dogs, got my entry fee, got my canned goods that gotta go with it. And I go and I turn the key. Well, you know, a Mopar starter is not the best sounding thing anyway, but yeah, like that. So, I'm like, crap, did I kill the battery? So I went and got the battery out of my Ford truck. No better. Got the battery out of the Fairlane. No better. Got the battery out of my winch. No better. Starter's fried. And the other vehicles worked fine. So anyway, that reduction gear starter, I kind of wanted to hold on to that because that's kind of a Mopar thing. But then when it does that, we got a new one. And this is the Dakota starter. I put in 95 Dakota with a 318 because that's what the Mopar forums told me. That's how you get the little high torque, more modern starter. Supposedly it works with a slant sense. I guess we're getting ready to find out. Yeah, I got this little thing here. Oh. Ooh, ah. Alright, I got my Z platform out again, the adjustable ladder. I know that's not the safest, but it's what I can come up with. And my hope is I can lay down on it that way and get down to that starter. Now, I'm not the craziest about getting to the slant sit starter. Maybe it's better on a car where it's not sitting so high. I don't know. I just don't like this. That's one. Whew. Try to see if I can get that bottom one out. This might be easier on a Dart or a Valiant, I don't know. Alright, that looks like a half and a 5/16. See how right I am. Alright, I said this looked like a half and a 5/16. We'll find out about that one in a minute. Oh, it's right about one of them. All else fails, vice grip. And shear the thing off. Awesome. Well, sure hope I don't have to put it back in because that's going to be a pain if I do. Yeah, it looks like she'll fit. So it appears it's going to fit. I need to pull it back out and put the wires on it. I'm also, just because of darkness, I'm going to have to call it a night. But I will get back on it real soon. Dakota starter in. Now let's see how it works. Alright, so idle seems a little high right now. Let's see if I can turn it down a little bit. Alright, so I took the old girl out, drove her around for probably about a half hour or so, mostly through 25 mile an hour in the neighborhoods and all, but I did get a little bit of full speed running on it. Nonetheless, I got up to full operating temperature, And my biggest complaint is it still seems to be idling high, so let me fire it back up, see if we can't get the idle down a little more.
Well, unfortunately, sometimes when you film things way ahead of when you do the video, a file will get accidentally deleted, and that's what's happened here. This patch on the post going to the roof, I'm assuming that once had a CB antenna, one of the big ones with a spring on the bottom. I kind of went back and forth between, do I just leave the patch there, or do I figure out a better way to decorate it? Well, I chose the decorative option.
But my wife and I, we were walking family farm through the woods, and she found 2 license plates. One of them was the mate to this, and it was intact, and I have since restored it. The other one's this. It's missing that letter on the front, and this is a Regina plate, 1969. It's supposed to say Virginia. But, all right, here's my thoughts. I'm going to try to hold the camera or my phone and show you at the same time, but... and trim that out. Yeah, we'll lose the 5, but look what you do with a license plate like this. This one I don't mind cutting up, even with it being old and all. So that's my plan. I'm gonna wire wheel it down, prime and paint it, trim it up, and zip screw it on. But one thing I will do is after I prime and paint it and get it bent to shape, I'll take a good hard look and make sure before I zip screw it on that it's something I like. And if I like this better, at that point I'll be able to turn back, but we'll just see. Surprisingly, under all that rust, some of the paint's still there. There you go. I got half of mine just to clear it now that I see it like this. Huh. Guess I'll clear it and see what I think, and if I don't like that, then I'll just paint it. Tough call, really is. I did trim it up a little bit over here so it would actually kind of fit the contours. But man, I just don't know. I guess what I need to do is just see it clear, and since most clear coats are just a primer anyway with no pigment, then I'll just paint it white if I don't like it. Alright, so that's how the license plate came out with the clear on it. And to be honest with you, I'm not that big a fan, so I am going to repaint it and kind of halfway restore it. I don't want it to be perfect. And also as it sits and ages, it'll get some more character back. But before I sit and think about it and change my mind, I'm going to spray it with a clogged up spray can and ruin the whole thing. And that's just to preserve the back there. A few minutes I'll come, flip it over, right in front. And the other side. Yeah, that's a heavy coat. And it may do some bubbling or something. Which I'm okay with, actually. I want this thing to be perfect. Alright, so I ended up getting my license plate formed, painted up. And I think that's going to be much better looking than this. My wife actually thinks this is kind of cool. I don't know, but personally I like this better. I like that's an old school plate. And it's one that, I mean, what else could I do with this thing? I saw it earlier. Anyway, to a point of no return. Self-tappers. Now, yeah. Formed. Gotta put 2 more in it, and that should be good. Get one in. I don't need one there. May come back and touch up. I might leave it like it is, who knows. But I call that fixed. Alright, so right here we got another problem. We got some rust hole. Pretty bad. Not the worst I've seen, but certainly not the best. And one day I actually do plan to repaint this truck. And when I do so, my plan is to fiberglass this in like I did on my Galaxy. And I know that's not by the book, but a couple things. One, I never read the book. 2, I did that back in '09, 14 years ago. And it's still going strong today. So, the fact that 14 years that no repair held up, whether or not it was by the book, I got faith in it. But just to kind of make this look better for now, I do have something I'm going to do to patch it. Yep, speed limit sign. Now this is like for a residential area. This isn't actually a highway sign. This is, like I said, these are the little ones like you find in the neighborhood. But it is reflective, on aluminum, decent gauge. So my plan, I'm going to try to clean this out some. Haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to cut this out and sneak it in, or if I'm just going to put this over top. I don't know. But anywho, let's get busy. First thing I'm going to want to do is take a screwdriver to try to clean as much of this mess out as I can, because I don't want it to rot anymore. Also going to put some carpet down, kind of save my knees. Ow! Technishock up to date. Check. Guess I should get something to make marks with. Also, I'll mention that the speed limit sign, the JW signs, I got off Amazon. So somewhere along that line there, I'm going to want to break the metal with a flange. See what I can figure out to do that. No break, no problem. What we have here is a couple old pieces of bed frame and a bench vise, and pinch it down here with a vise grip. Now, just evenly, slowly, patiently bend it over. And then alright. We got a flange. Where I twisted, I got a little bit of an issue there, but I can fix that. No problems. And by that I mean fixed. Alright, so here we are. If I had a do-over, I would have probably moved the bend about ½ inch down just so I'd have a little white under for 2 and 5. But it's not the end of the world. I marked the inner fender there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to right here, and then I'm going to fold this up and this over here across it. And why is it red? Am I bleeding? Probably. Went back and forth to the vise and put a few more bends in it. Did some testing, fitting, whatnot. Presto bingo. We got us a patch. Now, do I think it looks better than this? Honestly, yes. Do I honestly think it's fixed? No. But it covers this up, and like I said, I think it looks better. And it's a conversation piece, so anyway, I'm going to go ahead and install it and just see where we go from there. One thing though is there is a bolt underneath the fender here. I am going to want to take that out and put that back through the sign. So get it in here and just scrape across it and drill it out. Alright, now in here we got a little bit, I need to see how the doors go function. May have to do a little hammering to get that in, but other than that, fixed for now. Alright, so now let's take a look. And what I did, with the door open, I took this masonry hammer that's got this long end here, just kind of went down, rolled it in, and then took this end and formed it around. And there you go. Door gap. There you go. Even better fit. Alright, so now I'm going to take the tailgate. I'm actually going to make it work again. I wish I had the footage of when I took this apart. Unfortunately, that happened a while back before my old computer hard drive crashed, so we're missing that, but I'll go through it. On the end, you have these latches. They bolt in from the end. Connects to this rod and goes to the handle. You've got 2 rods, 2 latches, 1 handle. So anyway, it comes in here. It's a little stiff to get in and out, but it's workable. So anyway, unbolt it, pull this out. Now I will show you how it works. Alright, here it is. Okay, you got that rod. It connects in right here and right here. And when you lift the handle, see how they move in? That pulls the rods in and releases the tailgate. Normally when these fail, it's because these little plastic connection pieces have come off. They go in here, and just over the years they get brittle and break. This one in particular, the problem was that when I got this truck, the tailgate had been left down for at least 12 years. And just water and all kind of mess getting in there. This had rusted up. These arms would not move for anything. And this was broken, probably because these were seized up and someone tried to pull on it. So anyway, I got one of those tailgate benches around that's from a Dodge truck. I kind of took this off that and put the old seized up handle on there because who cares. So anyway, I'm going to be putting this on. This is for like I think this is off a 82 or 83. It is slightly different, but it will work.
I did make another video where I went in depth on rebuilding this. Here I'm just kind of gloss over it, but I'll put a link in for the actual video.
So go ahead and insert this back in. And see if I can't find the bolts to it. Also mentioned right now, probably a good time, spray everything down, get it good and lubricated. So I just gotta kind of wiggle this thing in there. Okay. Never discount brute force. And get these holes lined up inside. This in first. Now for the moment of test. Truth. Haha! It works! So now, just going to take some window cleaner. Not using spray away because I don't have any. I'm just going to clean this tailgate down from nasty handprints. See, rust right there. That's part of what I was talking about. Also, previous owner put these pop rivets in there. So, yeah, I don't feel bad about putting this on there. If I don't like it, I'll take it off. Now, one finishing touch I really want to do is put a Dodge decal on the tailgate. Now, these trucks, I tried to find out where the decal's actually supposed to be, but from my research, it could be here, it could be here, it could be here. So, that's kind of, doesn't tell you a whole lot. Well, we got a couple of scratches here that give it character and would take away from the decal, yes. And under here in the middle, that's where every other truck on the road puts theirs. And God, Dodge, you want something kind of uniquely Dodge. So, what I'm going to go with is here. That right there is a decal I got off of eBay. It's made by Graphic Stripes or Graphic Express Stripes and Decals. Thank you for your purchase. And they have some pretty strict instructions on how to put it on, which I'm not following, but nonetheless I'm going to kind of go close. But for that reason, I'm not going to tell y'all exactly how I did it. I'm not hiding anything from y'all. I just don't want to lead anybody astray. Follow their directions, you'll be good, and you'll have a warranty if something goes wrong. This truck is not a restoration. Just go glance at it, use these for a guideline. Identify my placement, I'm going to use my eyeballs. Surface temperature, no less than 60 degrees. Mind you, I'm doing this on Christmas Eve. 57 and a half, 58. So, we'll say close enough. Clean area 10 times with a new cloth. No. Use 1 tablespoon of Dawn Original to 1 gallon of water. No guessing, no substitutions. I measured nothing, and I used dollar store soap. Start peeling slowly apart. Wetting solution. Spray the wetting solution on exposed decal and vehicle surface. Should be enough that it's not sticky to the touch. Should probably put a little more on then. One more go. One more go. Now, try to get as close to right as I can the first time. Actually, I think I did alright. Squeegeeing. The light pressure at first is important to squeegee immediately, completely get all the fluid out. Start the middle work out. Wet down the top tape and re-squeegee. Remove the taper. It's very slowly. And there you go. Did I do it right? No. I think it'll be fine. Probably shouldn't be burnishing it with my finger, but I am. Now I just need to let it set up and hope it doesn't come off. Alright, so as y'all saw, the footage on this had a little age on it. None of it's been shot in 2024. And it's because when I started, I figured I'd be just doing a video fixing stuff up. Well, when I went to continue it, it turned into more than I thought. So there's going to be a part 7, 8, maybe 9, I don't know. But I'm getting this truck ready for OBX Ride Fest. And whew, we got some issues. We got some more stuff coming on the budget build of this truck. So anyway, make sure you don't want to miss any of those videos. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, get a notification when it comes up, and it won't cost you a dime. So until next time, be good to each other, take care of yourself, have fun with these things, and I'll see you again soon.